Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of Environmental News, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm your host, Stacy Savage, aka the Texas Trash Talker, founder and CEO of Zero Waste Strategies. We're an environmental consulting firm based here in Austin, and we work with businesses to reduce waste for increased revenue. If you want the truth about what's really happening in zero waste, recycling, and food waste, beyond the greenwashed press releases, this is for you. So, today's stories are going to cover a rural e-waste model that's flipping the script on sustainability. Also, political chaos undermining local recycling progress and a Florida recycling facility that's been accused of polluting protected waters. So let's dive in. For the good, small town America just outgreened the big cities. Last week, Iowa's ERI and Sony-backed electronics recycling drive collected a staggering 15,000 pounds of used tech in a single day. This wasn't just a drop-off, it's become a pipeline for rural residents to train in tech disassembly and green jobs, with local farmers leading the charge. The kicker? Requests for these types of events are pouring in from other counties in the area. Maybe the future of e-waste isn't about Silicon Valley at all. Now on to the bad. This fall, cities like Milwaukee, Baltimore, and Reno finally saw long-awaited curbside recycling pilots hit the streets. But just as momentum built, funding freezes and government shutdown threats kicked in, grinding those programs to a halt. Residents want more than a test run, but politicians haven't secured real funding. We now face a pilot purgatory where great programs risk disappearing overnight. Real recycling doesn't die from lack of interest, it dies from gridlock and political whiplash. And finally, the ugly. In Florida, U.S. recycling company, a facility trusted to help clean up our mess, is instead being sued for dumping contaminants into Hog Creek and Sarasota Bay. Environmental watchdog Suncoast Waterkeeper claims stormwater runoff laced with pollution is violating the Clean Water Act, threatening local wildlife, shellfishing, and the community's right to clean water. The lawsuit exposes a recurring scandal. Just because something's labeled recycling doesn't mean it isn't dirty business beneath the surface. For all the talk of circular economies, real environmental wins demand actual oversight. So here's what these stories teach us. Rural innovators can lead the zero waste revolution if we invest and listen. Citizen pressure determines whether recycling programs stick or stall in political purgatory. And calling out recyclers who pollute is everyone's job, not just the courts. And here's how to fight better. Launch or support local e-waste and zero waste events wherever you live. Crowdsource solutions. Don't wait for a perfect start. Just get started. You can also demand real legislative follow-through for recycling. Don't let successful pilots become one-off PR stunts. And stay alert. Investigate and report greenwashing. Real circular economy gains require watchdogs, not slogans. And don't wait for permission, folks. Demand bold change, trash the excuses, and show the world real environmental action starts the moment you refuse to stay silent. Let's turn outrage into impact and make sure every policy, product, and decision is forced to answer to us, starting now. That's all, folks. Bye, y'all.